Hey, just for your information, this video is only part of the complete video that is linked in the top right hand corner. So should you be interested in more hands-on Galaxy S8 Plus Pro Mod tutorials, definitely go check that out. And now let's get on with this one. Once you're inside the camera app, swipe right across the screen, then select Pro to enter Pro mode. Now as far as focusing goes, there's basically two options: manual focus and autofocus. Let's check out autofocus first. Now obviously, after having chosen your autofocus area, you could just let the camera do its thing, and that usually works quite well. Then of course, there's also touch autofocus, pretty self-explanatory. Just tap on the screen where you want focus and exposure to be. Little known feature, if you tap hold, you can set the exposure separate from the focus, which is super helpful if you're trying to design shots. This only works if shutter speed is set to auto though. One tap and you're back with touch autofocus, some movement, and you might go back to regular autofocus area focus. Then there's tracking autofocus, which you have to activate from inside the camera settings. Once you've done that, a tap will start the tracking process, and that usually works really well. Autofocus performance sometimes is a little slowed down, but in general, the camera, if the lighting situations are okay, does a good job. And if you don't move too much, or if you move within reason and don't go crazy, tracking usually works well. And even if you sometimes do go a little crazy, if it can, the camera will pick up on the original subject again, like it did just now. And of course, there's always the option to re-tap and have the camera track again. I rarely use tracking autofocus, so I'm going to turn it off again. Then of course, you could also go to manual focus. And in case of the S8 Plus, to help you with focusing, you get focus peaking, which will highlight the areas in focus green. So right now focus is on the background, but I want to focus on the foreground. So I drag down towards the flower icon, and there it is. Now the foreground is in focus. Background, foreground. Super simple. Now manual focusing, obviously, you will almost exclusively do when you're doing a premeditated design shot, because for handheld shots, it doesn't really make sense. But as you could see, the autofocus system of the S8 Plus and its different options really work well, and in like 99% of the time will get you the results that you want. So that's it for this tutorial. Once again, this video is just part of the complete video that is linked in the top right hand corner. So again, should you be interested in more hands-on Galaxy S8 Plus Pro Mod tutorials, definitely go check that out. If you liked this one, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. All the tech that I've used in this video is linked in the description. As always, thank you so much for your time, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.